Hello, this is Adam Watson at Watson EdTech, and I'm here to give you a tip on how to make the Lenovo Yoga tablet laptop hybrid, make that microphone sound much better. One of the teachers in our district emailed and pointed out the fact that the microphone as is, the default settings if you will, make it sound horrible, and after I checked around with it, I quickly concurred. It made it sound like you're underwater and all gurgly. Thanks to Julie Webb, who is the library media specialist at Shelby County High School. She did some Googling around and found a Lenovo forum, and she found the tip that made all the difference, and that's what I'm about to share with you right now. So in order to change what we need to change, we need to go to the control panel for Windows, and if you're in Windows 8, that might be a little tricky as far as how exactly you get there. Probably the easiest way is to swipe in from the side, and you want to make sure to go to Settings. That's the gear icon in the bottom right there. When you go there, that's how you're going to get to Control Panel, one of the first options up there. So touch that or click that. And you want to go to Hardware and Sound right here. Clicking on that, we want to go to Sound. And what we want to go here as far as the tab over is the Recording tab. Now, your default mic should say something like that, the Koenigsegg Smart Audio HD default device. We want to highlight that, and we want to go down here to Properties. So click on Properties. Now, we want to go to Advanced in this tab, and here's where we're going to make some changes. First off, you can leave the default format alone. It's possible that you can change the quality and even tweak this a little further, but we found that you don't have to do that step. You can leave it to the default of 2-channel 24-bit 48,000 hertz studio quality. What you want to make sure though is where it has a check mark where Enable Audio Enhancements, if you see a check mark in that box, you want to uncheck mark that. So right now the way you see it is all the things that it should have. These two with check marks, but the signal enhancements to be without a check mark. We are also going to go to Levels, so that's the next tab over. And again, if you look at it by default, you're probably going to notice that your microphone boost is much, much higher. We again found that if you lower it down to about 10, 12 decibels of a boost, that's going to end up sounding a lot better. So again, lower it down to about this range. And then as far as level of the microphone, to bring this up, again, the forums recommend at least somewhere between 80 to 90%, I guess it would be. So I have mine at 81. That sounded perfectly fine. Again, you could tweak that slightly if you think 80 sounds better than 90, but adjust that. Then you're going to go to Listen. All this is going to be left as is. It's a default playback device. You can leave that unchecked marked. The power management really won't affect the quality, but you can leave the default of continue running while on battery power. And with that, you are good to go. So down here, if I had changed anything, you would have the Apply button, which is what you want to make sure that you click in order to make sure that all of those changes that you've adjusted stay. With that, I'm just going to click OK, however, since I've already fixed all those things. And I can exit out, and I can exit out. At this point, the next time that you fire up your microphone and try it, whether it's in Windows Movie Maker or you're trying to Skype or using a program like Audacity, one I highly recommend, any of those issues, your microphone should hopefully sound better. I hope this was a help to you, and thank you so much for listening.